we are more than a month away from the release of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. It is released on June the 30th, and here we are, May the 22nd, and they have already, confusingly, lifted the review embargo. It's just baffling to me. I guess they thought people would like it. I mean, that just shows how stupid they are over there at Lucasfilm and Disney. They still think that people want to see their bait and switch, their feminist crap, their intersectional feminism, all the bull crap that Disney puts out nowadays, and they think people are going to enjoy it. And it's just becoming more and more obvious that they're not. Here on Rotten Tomatoes, the movie's been jumping between 45 and 50%. It's got the little rotten symbol there. There's only 34 reviews. These are critic reviews, but it's strange because critics usually give Disney movies and Lucasfilm movies a good rating. No matter what they're like, no matter how bad they are, they shill for Disney. But it doesn't seem that this time they're going to do that. And I think they're starting to realize that shilling for Disney is not getting them anywhere. We'll take a look at a couple of them. Disappointing facsimile of the much better Indiana Jones films that preceded it. This one here is fresh. I do not see how many stars or whatever. But anyway, what's vexing is the nagging feeling that there's a much better Indiana Jones films buried in there somewhere. It's a fresh review, but they're still not enjoying it. Fun isn't the most accurate way to describe its excessive antics. There's never a dull moment, but all the globe-trotting hullabaloo does verge on exhausting. It's all pretty goofy and laborious over its 142-minute runtime. A MacGuffin is meant to be just that, an object that characters chase in after a story. It's strange because even the good reviews are not good reviews. This one's supposedly a good review. It often fizzes as much as it lulls. A film that inherits the direct demand from Steven Spielberg should know when to step up. Well, you can see how things are going. Like I said, even the good reviews are not good reviews. We look here on Twitter, courtesy of Jane Theory. I'm not sure how many fans want to see Indiana Jones as a broken, helpless old man who cowers in the corner while his patronizing goddaughter takes the lead. But that's what we're given, and it's as bleak as it sounds. Now, this was what we were all afraid of. When they said that they were casting Phoebe Waller-Bridge, a known Hollywood feminist, that they were going to bait and switch us and give her the lead in this movie and make her the hero of the movie, while Indy, a straight white male, just basically stands in the background and gets told what to do by this woman, this insufferable woman. But that's what's happening. And we were all afraid that was going to happen. And James Mangold said that that's not what was going to happen. But it's apparent now that people have seen the movie that this is what they are doing. This is actually a direct quote from this BBC article. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny review, gloomy and depressing final act. Harrison Ford and Phoebe Waller-Bridge can't lift a film that is a depressing reminder of how much livelier his past adventures were, writes Nicholas Barber. And spoiler alert, this is a spoiler, so if you don't want to hear it, if you even care, make sure you don't listen to the next 10 seconds, 15 seconds. You are all wondering where Marion was, where Mutt was. They're not in it because at the beginning you find out that Indy is being served divorce papers, of course, because traditional marriage doesn't work in Disney's world. So that's why you don't see Marion. And it's a damn shame, because at least that was the one good thing about Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, was you got a happy ending with Disney finally marrying Marion and going off, you know, in to hopefully have a happy life together after all the adventures and all the things that had happened in Raiders of the Lost Ark, and never really found out what happened to her after Raiders of the Lost Ark. But yeah, here we are. It's divorce. Good news that it isn't a disaster. It's a respectable, competent addition to the series. I don't know where they wrote that. The bad news is that a disaster might have been more worthwhile. Takes a sudden, bold, and sure to be divisive swerve into wacky, uncharted territory in the last half hour. But otherwise, it's like fan fiction, a tie-in video game, or a branded theme park ride, in that it's content to tick off everything you've seen in other Indiana Jones films already, but with with little of Spielberg's sparkle. Now, it's a damn shame when you compare an Indiana Jones movie to fan fiction or a tie-in video game. So it seems that our fears were well justified. I'm not going to, this explains the plot. I'm not going to go into any of that. There might still be people that actually want to see this movie. I know that I'm not going to see it in the theater. I am not going to give Lucasfilm and Kathleen Kennedy any of my money. And that's just, that's it. I have no desire to give them any of my money or any of my time. I will wait for it to come out on digital and maybe watch it for free somehow. I'll figure out some way to watch it for free. But I'm done with Lucasfilm. I'm done with Kathleen Kennedy. The fact that this woman still has her job is astounding. After everything, I know that the sequel trilogy made a lot of money, but it's well hated. The other movies, Solo, lost money. No one's watched any of the Disney Plus shows, especially Andor, The Book of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan ruined the canon. Mandalorian Season 3 was terrible. So it's beyond me that this woman still has a job. She must truly know where the bodies are buried, because this is just going to show. And with the closure of the Disney Star Cruiser, the Galactic Star Cruiser Hotel, the couple of billion dollar venture from Disney and Lucasfilm, you would think that they would just say, look, whatever you're doing is not working and we're going to have to let you go. But they're not doing that. So here we are, over a month away. The movie won't be released until June the 30th. So, and it's got terrible reviews. It's got people, fans and critics alike have seen it and they hate it. And even the ones that, like I said, even the ones that give it good reviews, they're not so good. We'll have to see what happens in the upcoming month. I think it's too late to do reshoots. But who knows? Whatever they thought they were doing by releasing the movie this early and lifting the review embargo has definitely backfired on them. I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll talk to you on the next video. See ya.